Welcome to Lesson 3, ASL Homeschool class. Today we're going to talk about family or people. Our vocabulary is girl. This indicates the old bonnets that the girls used to wear. Put your thumb by your chin and move it down. Girl. Woman, you take girl and put, this is the sign for fine. Girl, fine. Woman. Woman. Boy, take the hand, squish together like you're holding a baseball cap. Boy. Move it down in the same, fine, for man. Man. Woman. Man. In ASL, anything above the face is usually indicating a boy, and this part is usually indicating a girl. So you do father with your 5 hand, fingers spread apart. And on your forehead, that's father. The same with grandfather, leaving it out. Grandfather. For mom, you put that same sign on your chin. Mom. Grandmother, same sign but moving out. Grandmother. Brother, you can do boy and same. These fingers in on top of each other. Brother. That's a simpler way. Or brother. Sister, girl, same. Sister or sister. Cousin. If you're talking about a boy cousin, remember I said keep it up on the top, so make a C and shake it. Cousin. Girl cousin, down by your chin, and shake it. Cousin. If you're talking about both, or you don't know which one it is, you put it in the middle. Cousin. Family. These up fingers, like okay. Family. Put it together, make a circle outward. Family. And touch the pinkies. Family. Also, C's in the same sign means class. Class. Or group. Or G for group. Marriage. You take 2 people and you join hands together. Marriage. Divorce. 2 D fingers and move them apart. How many? Take the fist facing upward and go up. How many? How many children do you have? So, you're patting the children on the head. Children, that means more than one. If you want to say one child, you do child. One child. Or child. You could say how tall they are. Like if I have a small child, or I have a big child. Also, we learned numbers. It's very much like in English, but there's just a little bit of differences. 1, 2, 3. 3 is with the thumb out. 4, 5, 6. Now, a lot of times in English, this is a 3, but it's not an ASL, it's a 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy to remember, smallest to the largest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the fingertips. You want to keep it on the fingertip because when you go off to the side it becomes 16, 17, 18, and 19. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all of the vocabulary for today, but we want to talk about what's called non-manual markers. That is anything on you that helps clarify a sentence. And not just the signs that are important, but the whole body works together to convey a message. So when you're asking a question, how do you know when it's a question and not a statement? Anytime you have a question, you're going to move your eyebrows in a certain way, and you're going to tilt your head. If it's a yes/no question, you're going to move your eyebrows up. You're going to tilt your head just slightly forward, off to the side. So say, do you enjoy signing class? That lets them know I'm not making a statement, I'm asking a question. Do you enjoy signing class? If it's a who, what, when, why, or when or why, and how, the 5 W's in the H question, then you're going to move your eyebrows down and move your head forward just slightly. So if you say, what's your name? What's your name? We'll talk more about non-manual markers throughout the class. We'll learn a lot of them. Another thing to remember, in ASL, the syntax is very different than English. We don't use the same word order. In ASL, typically it is time, and then topic, and then comment. And negatives are at the end. So if you say, do you like bread? Do you like bread? That, or if you want to say, I went to the store yesterday. You would say, yesterday, store, I went. Or if you want to say, I didn't go to the store yesterday, you say, yesterday, store, I did not go. It sounds like yesterday, store, I didn't go. When you read it, someone writing in ASL, it looks kind of funny to someone who speaks English because it's not the same word order. But just remember that it is correct in ASL. Endings, suffixes, S-I-N-G, E-D, are never signed. They're included in the action. So if you want to say, I jump, or past, I jumped, or I am jumping, we do continual jumping. Or you would keep the sign going to let them know it's a continued action. I'm jumping now. So the sign includes the endings, the ing and the ed and the s's. We talk a lot about deaf culture in the class, and we hope that we would be able to convey some for you to remember. Politically correct, a lot of times people say hearing impaired, or some of the hearing loss. But in deaf culture, that's not very accepted. You typically would call someone deaf or hard of hearing. That it's I don't know, it's not what you hear with hearing people, but with deaf, you want to remember to call them either deaf or hard of hearing, and not hearing impaired, because hearing impaired tends to imply there's something wrong with them, and there's not. So that's the end of lesson 3. Hope that you enjoyed. See you next time.